Hurricane Georgie in last place, preceded by the Grey Panda Boy. On to the second, the first ditch. Minella Indo landed less than a length in front of Conflated, 3 in front of Delta Work, Panda Boy and Hurricane Georgie. The latter race fit as the others make their season reappearances. It's Conflated back in front from Minella Indo. Gap of 3 to 4 lengths to Delta Work, Panda Boy and Hurricane Georgie. On to the first of the 2 fences before the straight. And it's Conflated pressing ahead. Goes on a length and a half in front of Minella Indo. It was followed by Delta Work, Panda Boy and Hurricane Georgie. On to their next, which is the 4th. The approach to the straight, and it's Conflated striding on by 3 lengths to Minella Indo. Closer in 3rd place, Delta Work. And then Panda Boy, Hurricane Georgie. Turning into the 2 fences in the straight. 5 and 6 this time. And it's Conflated. Joined by Minella Indo. Re-establishing with a 4-length advantage over in 3rd place, Delta Work. And the white cab. Then the Grey Panda Boy and the mare Hurricane Georgie is the back marking. First fence in the straight, wide apart. On the left, Minella Indo. On the right is Conflated, followed by Delta Work. Highly successful in cross country. With the final couple, Panda Boy, Hurricane Georgie. Final fence next time. And it's Minella Indo back with a definite advantage over Conflated. It was followed by stable companion Delta Work. Panda Boy last but 1, and Hurricane Georgie remains in rear. A circuit race, 11 fences left to jump in the Irish Daily Star Grade 3 chase. Over 2 miles, 7 furlongs. Minella Indo, Rachael Blackmore building up a lead over Conflated and Jack Kennedy. 3rd is Delta Work and Jordan Gainford. Over in 4th is Panda Boy, J.J. Slevin. Hurricane Georgie continues the back marker, Jody McGarvey. As the quintet go uphill to their next fence, which will be 10 from the finish. Minella Indo, Conflated, not getting too far away, albeit a little ring rusty at that. Followed by Delta Work, gap to Panda Boy and Hurricane Georgie. Downhill to the next 2 fences. At the bottom of the track, 9 left to jump. Minella Indo leads Conflated, who's closed the gap in between fences. Then Delta Work, Panda Boy and Hurricane Georgie. On to the first of 2. Plain to be followed by their second ditch. Minella Indo over well from Conflated, Delta Work, closer in 3rd. 5 lengths then to Panda Boy with something similar back to Hurricane Georgie. Little in the order has changed. At the ditch, Minella Indo, followed by Conflated, Delta Work, Panda Boy, and detached is Hurricane Georgie as they swing a right to head down the far side with 7 fences left to jump. Minella Indo, the leader, from Conflated, who's back within 3 parts of a length. Less than 3 lengths away to in 3rd place, Delta Work. 5 lengths back to Panda Boy in 4th, 5th of the 5. Where she's been from Flagfall, Hurricane Georgie. They're back at the point at which they started. 6 fences left to jump. Minella Indo, followed by Conflated, Delta Work, Panda Boy, and Hurricane Georgie. They're in single file over the middle fence in the back straight. And on to their last ditch will be 5 from the finish. It's Minella Indo by a length to Conflated, 2.5 in front of Delta Work in 3rd. Panda Boy's in touch. Over the 5th last fence, was flicking through it in 2nd, Conflated. 5 furlongs to race, 4 fences left to jump. As they turn out of the back straight, Minella Indo from the stable companions, Conflated and Delta Work and Panda Boy and Hurricane Georgie for the jump. Minella Indo now by 3 lengths to Conflated, 2 up on the 3rd running Delta Work, gap to Panda Boy and Hurricane Georgie. Approaching the 4th last fence, Minella Indo enjoying a lead of a length and a half over Conflated. Within shouting distance in 3rd is Delta Work. 3 fences left to go. Minella Indo, Rachael Blackmore from Conflated, Jack Kennedy. They're tracked for the third last by Delta Work and Jordan Gainford as Hurricane Georgie relegates Panda Boy to be last of the quintet. Running the home turn and kicking on in the lead is Minella Indo by 2.5 lengths, now been stoked up in second and third respectively, Conflated and Delta Work, and appearing at the back of them is Hurricane Georgie, swinging in with 2 fences left to jump in the Irish Daily Star chase, and it's Minella Indo and Rachael Blackmore making the best of their way home from Conflated. Hurricane Georgie, the outside, runs on into third ahead of Delta Work and Panda Boy in between the last 2 fences, and it's Minella Indo out in front. Hurricane Georgie on the outside is coming for the second ahead of Conflated and Delta Work. Minella Indo over the last ears prick from Hurricane Georgie in second, who's running a stormer of a race up towards the finish. It's Minella Indo, the leader from Hurricane Georgie. Minella Indo, just like last season, wins on reappearance the Irish Daily Star chase for Rachael Blackmore, Henry de Bromhead, with Hurricane Georgie running a smashing race a long way clear of Delta Work.
So Minella Indo has landed our feature event, and how heartwarming is that to see the former Cheltenham Gold Cup winner really enjoying himself. It looked like out in front and coming home a decisive winner here at 15-8 under Rachael Blackmore. Great run from Hurricane Georgie in second, which I suppose maybe would lend a little bit of caution when it comes to assessing the form, and she was the only one who had race fitness on her side, and in truth she looked like she was going nowhere, a long way from home. But we'll be less concentrating the winner. I think his connections understandably will take huge heart from this.
And they're entitled to. Gary, you were hoping, or I was hoping, sorry, that he would show enthusiasm and a want for racing, and he most certainly showed that. He jumped out with Conflated. They went an even enough gallop. They were going too quick for Hurricane Georgie. Now, she's come at horses who got tired, but Minella Indo, you'd love his enthusiasm, you'd love the way he jumped, and he's was just fitter than the other 2 and last at home today. But you know he's a very, very good horse on his day, and he's shown some sort of a